G'day, Steve Morgan, Fishing Monthly Magazine's on a cracking day in the Pumicstone Passage at Bribie Island in southeast Queensland. And Mark Johnson, we've got a rig today that we see a lot of in the Pumicstone Passage. What is it?
440 Sportsman, a little runabout, and an ideal boat for this kind of waterway.
Now, Stessl made in your new factory down at Coomera on the Gold Coast,
Yep.
along with the Horizon boats. You guys are putting out some serious numbers of boats now because it must be hitting the mark for your customer base.
We're extremely busy. It's been a great year, and yeah, we're growing every year, and we've been able to put out great product, we hope.
Now, a lot of people, I suppose, since the COVID thing started, no international travel, people boating and holidaying domestically, this sort of rig, the little simple runabout, has become really popular. Take us through this, Stessl. Like, why is it such a good entry-level rig?
This is our new Delta hull, which we introduced late last year, and a very wide beam, great little stable boat, very stable, and very easily driven. As evident, this one's got a 50 horsepower Honda on it, and it's an ideal size motor for the boat. Maximum horsepower is 60, but a 50 pushes along brilliantly.
I suppose a lot of people as well worried about towing a rig. Like, do people need to upgrade their family car to get this to the water?
The 440 is the most popular model. We go right up to 520 and down to 420 in the range. This is the perfect size boat. It fits in a single car garage, easy to tow with a family car, just a very simple rig.
And easy to move around, I suppose, on the single axle trailer. Have a double axle trailer, it's hard to push it around, but this thing you can manoeuvre at one person.
Yeah. A great one-man boat or a great little family boat. Yeah.
Now, things that are important on the water, I think, to people getting into boating, a bit of shade when you're on the water,
Yep.
Ease of use and cost of use. The little 50 on the back uses no juice.
Yeah, it doesn't use any fuel at all. and this is the closest thing you get to driving a car. You're in behind a little windscreen. It's a very tidy little rig.
Well, the dealer that put this rig together, Dave O'Neill, let's have a chat to him about that silver engine on the back. So we've got Dave here from Bribie Marine, and Dave, you put these packages together to suit these local waterways. You've got a lot of water here to cover, don't you?
Yeah, that's right, Steve, and welcome to the island. It's a beautiful day today. This is the 440 Sportsman, and it's packaged very well straight out of the factory. It's got an 50 litre underfloor fuel tank, nav lights. It's basically got everything that you want. On top of that, we do it in Bribie Spec, and you'll get the canopy. We put a 50 Honda on the back, so it's everything you really need to get out. The whiting fishing is very popular around here, and the people can launch and retrieve easily. It's very easy to use.
Now, this also comes with Stessl's proprietary mounting system, so all the rail brazier products can go on it. A couple of rod holders, easy to put wherever you like.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. The Railblazer system is versatile, and you can put rod holders, sounder brackets, little cup holders. There's a lot of things you can put on there, and it means you can move it anywhere around the boat. So depending on how you're fishing and how many people you have on the boat, it gives you that versatility to set it up just how you want it.
And you don't have to drill any holes in your pride and joy.
No, and that's probably one of the best things about it, you know.
Let's go back to the Honda. That 50 horsepower Honda has been a stalwart in the range for years.
Yeah.
No dramas with them?
No, the 50 only, this is an updated model, came out a few years ago.
Yep.
They're all fully fuel injected now. They're class leading for the weight. A lot of people think the Hondas are a little bit heavier, but they're actually well within their weight tolerances now. The performance is outstanding, and the fuel economy is best in class. So, you know, it's a perfect package with the 50 on the back of it, and the sales have proven it. You know, like, there's a lot on the island that we sold.
Yep, well, it is a great place to put the anchor down, hang a few lines over the back, take home a feed of whiting. Let's get this thing on the water. We're going to come back to you with some performance statistics. So we're back at the Bribie Marine yard now after taking out this 440 Sportsman for a run in Pumicstone Passage, and as you can see from the montage there, what a glamour day. And that's exactly the day the people that buy a boat like this want to have out on the water. They're a great bait fishing boat, a great light boat that's easy to tow around, and a great boat to enjoy the expanse of mangrove lined waterways we have in this part of Australia. But it doesn't matter, you don't have to be in Bribie to enjoy this boat. You could be anywhere in Australia that has those semi-enclosed waters, and you can enjoy the stability, the shade and the functionality of this boat. Now let's have a little bit of a more in-depth look at it. This one's set up as what they call the Bribie Special. It's got extra clears at the front, it's got a transom door in it. It's set up for what 90% of people use it for, which is going out and catch a feeder whiting in the Pumicstone Passage here. The whole boat itself weighs under 750 kilos, so legally you don't need to have a brake trailer to take it down the ramp. And a lot of the time you're not toting this thing all over Australia, you're taking it down to your local ramp. So a lot less maintenance and a lot less cost in the trailer with that. The package itself starts from $29,990, so under 30 grand for the base package, but it comes in at $31,690 with all of the bells and whistles on it. 50 litres of fuel underfloor will give this Honda a massive amount of range. We didn't have fuel metering on the boat per se. Top speed sits somewhere between 40 and 50 k's an hour, but let's face it, you're buying a boat like this, it's not to get there somewhere quickly, it's to get to somewhere comfortably and to be comfortable when you get there, and this boat does that in spades. The fact that you can tow it with your normal car is also an advantage for people. A small car with a tow bar will tow this thing. Basically, there's not many cars that won't tow this rig down to the ramp. 2.05 metre beam makes it quite stable. You can swing those pedestal seats around, sit back, hang some rods over the back, wait for a bite and spend a nice afternoon sitting in the shade. The changes with the Stessl have made with this hull, it's got what's called their new Delta hull on it. Unsure about how clever that marketing name is at the moment with the Delta strain kicking around, but it's got the reverse chines in there. It's a little bit drier in the water, and it's also got the moulded dash now, where it used to have an aluminium dash. It's got a moulded dash, looks a little bit smoother and a little bit more functional, I suppose, for somewhere to put your phone, somewhere to put your keys, somewhere to get all that out of the road. The guys at Bribie Marine sell a lot of these boats, and they're the people to see if you're in Southeast Queensland if you want to have a look at this Stessl Honda package. Check them out at bribieboatsales.com.au. Come and see Dave and the guys.